my name's Liz, by the way. So I initially started, or came in not being able to move my neck at all. It literally was locked in place. I have been diagnosed with instability of the neck, C1 and C2, and also reversed curve of the neck.
And it was
as well.
Ehlers-Danlos, right?
Yes, EDS. I've been diagnosed with EDS as well, and I was getting treated with another doctor for
Out of state.
Out of state.
She was flying to Florida.
Yes, I was having like prolotherapy, which was strengthening my ligaments, but they gave me this kind of therapy where it was supposed to help my reversed curve back to normal, but I think it was a little bit too much. So in between, I think I injured myself. I did a little bit too much, and I don't know how it happened, but the weights were too much that all of a sudden I got more symptoms of tachycardia, shortness of breath, dizziness, anxiety, panic attacks, more panic attacks, because I was having them before, but I was getting treated already, and I was feeling a little bit better, but the weights did that to me, and all of a sudden, the next day, I just couldn't move my neck. I felt this sense of doom, like I was gonna die. I was already like saying goodbye to my family, and I say it with a smile because I feel better now. But I was like already saying goodbye, and I was on a wedge. I had burning on the back of my head, running down to my arms, and I could only get up to eat, go to the restroom, and go back. Get up to eat, go to the restroom, and go back.
And even transitioning was really hard.
Yes.
You had a hard time just like getting up from a lying position to sitting and getting in and out of it.
I couldn't get up a bed by myself.
You needed help.
They need to assist me because it was like I felt like my head was gonna fall out of my neck. If that makes sense. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate if you have these kind of issues. My mom helped me transition for the 2 intensive weeks, 2 first intensive weeks that I was with doctor.
And we've started care, as we said, about 5-6 weeks ago.
5-6 weeks ago, yes. Literally, there are some stairs there, and she had to hold my hand on every step, and it was like I felt it in my neck. So I couldn't even move anything when I started here. And progressively, now I can turn my head. Now I have a lot of range of motion. And I want to mention this. When I was in a prolotherapy with the out-of-state doctor, my range of motion was only like that.
Not even that. It was probably even less than that.
Yeah, it was probably even less than that. And with Dr. Sweeney, I can like literally, like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what to say, but I have, the range of motion, and yeah, I can look more down. I couldn't even look down, and I can look up as well without.
Well, tell what you were doing, because you were eating. You had prism glasses.
Yeah, I had these prism glasses that the doctor in Florida had given me because of like the reversed curve, and I would only like put them on, and it was kind of like a VR, kind of like VR. Like I would put on the glasses and I would see the things that were here, either the plate that I was eating or like washing dishes or whatever, or reading a book. I would be like that with the glasses. But no,
you're able to look down.
Yeah, I'm able to look down, and
your head's not falling off.
Yeah, my head's not falling off anymore. The anxiety is like there, but it's not compared to what I felt before. The shortness of breath, I couldn't. Yeah, it was a lot as well. Right now, I'm able to walk more. to go. I started actually driving again. I was
For the
able
first
to
time,
drive.
you were just saying
Yes, yes.
2 months, right?
Yes, in 2 months.
So that's super
So
cool.
because like I'm starting to drive because I can turn around now, and like I can turn around without like shortness of breath or, you know, dizziness and stuff. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. Like I think I came in with a little bit of hope. And after the second week, it was like a lot of progress. And it's been just wonderful to feel alive again.
Yeah, and we're so happy for you too.
And he's been a great listener, other than a doctor, a chiropractor, and a great advisor, and very caring, very loving, and compassionate, you know. And all the people here, Heather, Bella. And so I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for this clinic, for this place, for Dr. Sweeney. That God has used his hands in amazing ways, ways that I couldn't even imagine when I came in here. So now nobody has to hold my hand to get up the stairs. Nobody has to hold my hand to get out of bed.
That's so cool.
Not saying that I'm perfect or I'm 100%. I'm still going, pushing through some symptoms, because it's not a magic pill. You know, it takes time. It takes hard work. It takes dedication, and to follow also directions from the doctor as well. And it takes patience. And all I can say is that I came in one way, and I can walk out a totally different person. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful to God that I found Dr. Sweeney.
Well, we're thankful for you, and thank you for sharing and taking your time to do this, because again, you know, as you said, you came in here with so little hope and so little faith, because you'd been to so many different doctors and tried so many different things, and you were just hitting that, I call it, you know, hitting a wall, not really getting the, you know, maybe the benefits that you needed. And it was so exciting, and I'm so proud of you for staying and persevering, you know, even when, you know, when the opportunities or when things just didn't look like they were changing, and that you persevered, and, you know, that you had the faith, you know, that we were able to help you. And, you know, I'm so grateful that we have, and we've seen what we've seen in this short period of time. It's just been a blessing. So yeah, it has. So again, great.
And I don't even want to leave out of this place, but I come here, I'm like, oh, please take my time. No, but I know that every time I leave, I'm better. So thank you, and thank you for listening to my story.
Thanks for sharing.